Hey people, Michael Kahn, author, journalist, and revolutionary. This is video number 4 from my collection I'm creating tonight. Just want to tell you a few things. First of all, I live a disciplined life. I don't eat meat. I don't eat sugar. Only organic, fresh fruits and vegetables, canned beans, and everything I eat is organic and whole grain, all that. Most of it is raw. I eat very healthy. No cheating. I also exercise vigorously just about every day. At least 5-10 minutes of heavy duty exercise. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, arm circles, curls. At least 5, 10, 15 minutes every day. I'm 64 years old. I have the health of a strong 30-year-old athlete. My mind is sharp as a tack from 10,000 hours of study of the Bible and analytical research, finding out doctrines, and debunking them taking them down about just about every stronghold of doctrine every Christian holds. I take it down scripturally. I also did a lot of study of world systems, principalities, to see how they really run and who runs them, and how destructive they are and how they were developed. I have come up with out-of-the-box ideas on ways to conduct it instead, alternative lifestyles and civilizations and systems, ways to live life free of all the troubles and problems we have today. Every trouble gone for all future generations, according to my plan, if it were to work. I don't conform to what people ordinarily do or think. I think on my own. I'm independent. I'm an authentic, original thinker, free thinker, and I'm an independent character. I don't go by people. I don't follow anybody. I soak in all kinds of information. Read every day. Research 12 hours a day. Write a little bit and send out emails. I spend at least 12 hours a day researching. This is not playing games. I figure things out. It takes a trained eye. Nobody trained me. I learned myself. I'm self-educated. By not going to college, I learned to think on my own. It wasn't spoon-fed information to memorize and repeat after I was told to. I learned the hard way that authority is rotten to the core, with the false imprisonments and charges and ruled over me and be beaten up and being oppressed and ruled over. I overcame most of it. Not all that's still under parole, but they respect me because I have a way of keeping them at bay. They don't mess with me anymore. Why? Because they've broken my constitutional rights. And learning the Constitution, I basically learned that they've broken my rights. And I can put about 33 people, or 30 to 33 people, parole officers, supervisors, parole board, state senators, governor's office. I can put a few people in prison for up to 10 years each, and fines of up to $100,000 for each one. I can also embarrass a lot of people. So they don't mess with me because I'm my back. I know cops are not accountable. They don't go to jail. I also have constitutional law. I can sue them, not the government. I can sue their own personal accounts. I know the law. And the law says that the government agents are not immune. The Constitution says they are not immune from suit to their personal savings. So understand. They keep their distance now. People, this world is an evil, rotten place of authority. The people are not rotten. The authority is. Why are they in authority? Because they want to help you? No. It's because they want to lord over you. They want to boss you around. They want to be held in esteem. They want you obeying them. These people don't have your well-being in mind. Their power is intoxicating to them. They never have enough. They're addicted to it. So, what do we as people do? My newsletter goes out every day. You need to be strong. You have to realize that no Trump is going to save you. The police certainly will not save you. The military officers are all administrative gophers. They follow whatever the current presidential administration tells them to, or actually the CIA. Religious leaders, they ain't gonna send you anywhere but hell. They'll talk about heaven. They're hypocritical liars. They're opiate dealers, crazy cocaine bullshit. They ain't nothing. Don't go to a pastor for advice. He's the last person you should ask. He knows the Bible, a book of lies and symbolism. Good for him. Pastors, they'll pretend to be on top of things and know everything. They're good at deceiving. Think on your own. Educate yourself. You don't have to conform to ideas. Capitalism, communism, socialism. What am I? I have my own idea for civilization that you might want to call anarchy with socialist and democratic aspects to it. Basically, self-sustaining agricultural communities with no technology. You have all kinds of ideas on how to make it, doable and acceptable to all. And it also would close the gates to hell. No sex. Procreate through artificial insemination. Does away with the family unit. Read into it, see for yourself. It's in the conclusion of Angry, Loud, and Clear Truth. And people, we need to be able to throw off the chains of thinking that have enslaved us all through the media and the institutions of education, the schooling system. They've imposed wrong mindsets on us, wrong values, wrong world views, and wrong mindsets. We have been lied to and deceived. We have been manipulated and oppressed and exploited and murdered every which way. These people are rotten to the core. The rich people and powerful people are all evil beings. They worship and obey an evil entity. They plan to kill off most of humanity. I found a solution. I need a few people. A few 100 million people. Let me ask you. Does the children mean anything to you? Is a future of a boot stamping on their face for all eternity sit well with you? Do you want that future for your children, what these globalists have planned and the Vatican has planned? Think about it, folks. These people are evil. They've created systems that have been destructive and to serve their ends in manipulations and coercion. Through the agencies such as the CIA, secret and devious and scheming ways to manipulate the masses, studying psychology and methods of propaganda to see how best to lie to you and make you obey them and to be easy to mold and manipulate to their evil ends. They love power, luxury, and ease for themselves, and they want people to serve them as slaves. Understand. The white establishment, run by the Vatican, manipulated by the Vatican, has enslaved people, has murdered people, Jim Crow oppression, puts people in jails and forces them to work there, lies to them, gives them bad pharmaceuticals to addict them, ruins their food sources. Are these people you want to have ruling over you and all humanity for all future days? People, we need to take heed to this. We need to all fix our eyes on a new age. But the obstacle, and it's a big one, is the Goliath of the establishment that has to come down to achieve it. Because that establishment wants to kill off most of us, and those who remain alive, like a boot stamping in our face for all eternity. That is their goal. You can accept it and be a slave or dead, or you can fight like hell to bring them down and to start A new civilization, not terribly unlike the Amish and how they've lived for centuries successfully. And I have even better ideas to make it work even more pleasurable and more good, better than the Amish. They have many good ways. I have better. So people, choose your side. If Satan came to you with a red suit and horns and a tail and a pitchfork, you'd run away. But what if he came in a designer suit, well groomed, looked in your eyes, shook your hand, said he wanted to help you? What if that was Satan? The devil's a liar. He's a masked, evil, lying, scheming, the evil. Not he is huge. That is God, and the Vatican who serves it. Pedophiles, pretending to be holy men of goodwill. And the globalists, the very rich, living in ease and luxury and comfort, scheming for generation after generation how to have their children rule over the masses after they murdered most of us. Don't believe it? 9/11 demolition job. We're lied to and blame the Arabs. Murder millions of Arabs, as well as thousands of our people, of U.S. people. The Vatican is also behind the Nazis. And the Nazis, the OSS, after the U.S. defeated them with other nations, Russia defeated them, other nations defeated them, we hung a few generals, 7 generals, but we imported 5,000 OSS. The Secret Service, Himmler had created the OSS in direct copy of the Jesuit hierarchy. And this OSS became the SS, the NSA, then the CIA. With a few other people, a few Americans in there, but 5,000 Nazi agents. And scientists to develop chemical weapons, which you see the result of now. Tens of years, decades, studying methods of death and destruction and psychiatry and all kinds of ways to destroy humanity and rule over us. We're at a disadvantage. We're not aware of all they've been doing all the time. They know everything we've done. But what do we have? We have truth force. We have the faith force. There's what's called a force multiplier. And they use the faith force multiplier, your religion. I don't have that religion to give to you. I have something better. It's called righteousness and survival. Righteousness, knowing that our cause is just and good. Knowing that they want to kill us off and destroy us and our children. And to bring them into the hell on earth, the evil realm that they rule over. They want to have an eternity of slavery for our children to them. And we're out there to stop that. If that isn't the biggest force multiplier out there, that should certainly be so. To know that we've been deceived for centuries by these evil snakes. Consider, people, the options. Slavery or rebellion. Michael Kahn, author of Angry, Loud, and Clear Truth, Exposing the Money Machine, and The Untold Nature of Christianity. My website, where you can sign up for my free newsletter, the website is truthforceinternational.org. And you go to the contact page, sign up for a free newsletter. The books are attached, free. Or you can get it for $3 on Amazon. I'm not interested in taking your money. I do want to inform you. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Thousands of hours of research into these books and clear thinking, free thinking, analytical conclusions not come up before. I show it very clearly. A truly intelligent person can make very complex issues comprehensible to an 8-year-old. And I do that. People, get ready for a rough ride. We have a revolution to accomplish.